Hi girls, this is CGI for Friday. Woohoo! Happy Friday. So, just a reminder to everyone that today is Crazy Sock Day, and this was my other foot. Yes, I have two pairs of these socks, and there's my trusted Mac and Daisy. So, for CGI today, here was a special treat in fourth grade where everybody received a bag of cookies. So, follow along with me as I read. Fourth graders each received a bag of cookies today. Malia ate 7/8 of her bag. Michael ate 9/10 of her bag. Trinity ate 4/5 of her bag. Who ate the most of her bag of cookies? Hmm. All right, I'm going to read that again, and then I'm going to start thinking about the important clue words. Fourth graders each received a bag of cookies today. Malia ate 7/8 of her bag. Michael ate 9/10 of her bag. Trinity ate 4/5 of her bag. Who ate the most of her bag of cookies? Hmm. So if I'm trying to figure out who ate the most or who ate the least, what math concept am I working with? I'm working with comparing, and I have to compare fractions. Now, the thing with these fractions is that they do not have a common denominator. They are not apples to apples. So I have to think about with that 8, that 10, and that 5, those denominators, I have to think what's a common denominator for 8, 10, and 5? And then I have to compare. I have to see who ate the most. So I want you to pause this video while I erase my board and don't come back until you have solved the problem. Welcome back. So Malia, well, she ate 7/8 of her bag. Michael ate 9/10 of her bag. And Trinity ate 4/5 of her bag. By the way, that's a lot of cookies, girls. So I have to think about a common denominator for 8, 10, and 5. So I'm going to list my multiples. Oh, I think I see something. Oh, so far so good. And I know that if I list my multiples of 5, guess what? I'm going to end up with a 40. So I'm going to rewrite each of my fractions with a denominator of 40. So in order to change eighths to 40ths, I have to multiply by 5. So I end up with 35/40ths. 2 partition tenths to 40ths. I have to multiply by 4. That's 36/40ths. To partition fifths into 40ths, I have to multiply by 8. So I rewrote equal fractions. So now Malia's is rewritten as 35/40ths, Michael's as 36/40ths, and Trinity's as 32/40ths. The question was, who ate the most of their bag of cookie? 36/40ths is the largest fraction, so that leaves Michael eating the most of her cookies. You may have used a tape diagram to solve this, but remember, if you do use tape diagrams, each tape diagram has to be lined up, one right underneath the other, and each hole has to be the same size. They all started out with the same bag of cookies. So if I were going to have Malia, Michael, and Trinity, I would have to make sure that to the best of my ability, I partitioned Malia's into eighths, Michael's into tenths, and Trinity's into fifths. So I hope you were successful on this, whether you got the correct answer using tape diagrams or by writing equivalent fractions. Have a great weekend, girls, and I will see you on Monday.